How to build desire in a relationship. Relationships are fantastic when they start, but then the law of diminishing returns starts to kick in. That's when you lose that magic feeling. In the beginning, it is fantastic. You act naturally. They act naturally. The way you act naturally makes them feel good. This is when you really click with each other. The way they act naturally makes you feel good. So to the both of you, it doesn't feel like you are really doing anything. To the both of you, it feels like you are both getting fantastic feelings, but in exchange for only being yourself. But then it kind of fizzles. You lose that magic feeling. You start to get used to each other. It loses its newness. You start to expect things from the other person. The danger is that you shift from both of you acting naturally and getting wonderful things in return to expecting things and getting less than you expect. This creates the common description of a failed relationship. Something changed. They changed. The situation changed. One huge problem with modern relationships is people tend to assume they are kind of set and forget that once you get the other person to commit to exclusivity, you sort of expect the relationship to kind of run on autopilot. Nobody feels the need to continue to put maintenance work into the relationship, which is kind of strange when you think about it. It takes a lot of effort to create a healthy body, and it takes a lot of effort to maintain a healthy body. It takes a lot of effort to get yourself a nice house, and it takes a lot of effort to maintain a nice house. It takes a lot of effort to get a nice job, and it takes a lot of effort to maintain a nice job. But for relationships, for some reason, most people think they just run on their own. Luckily, there is an easy way to fix this. The first step is to simply accept that relationships need maintenance just like everything else. The second step is a very simple, very widely applicable desire enhancing process. This is best done deliberately and, more importantly, routinely. You and your relationship partner can take turns. So what's the basic process? Whoever is doing this to the other person will be doing most, if not all, of the work. Whoever this is being done to can simply relax and enjoy the process. First, get them to think about something they'd like, anything, but only vaguely, only in the abstract. Something nice that exists out in the future. Very importantly, this is not something that you are actually planning to hopefully make happen. This is just an exercise to build up a strong fantasy desire in the mind of your partner. And for the sake of this video, let's suppose your partner chooses to think about an ideal dream fantasy vacation. Remember, you are not actually planning a vacation. This is just a desire building exercise. Your job is to get their desire, which starts out very vaguely, more and more specific. And you can do this by asking simple either or questions. The only rule is that one of the either or questions must be a valid choice. What does this mean? For example, if they are thinking about their ideal dream fantasy vacation and your either or question was, do you want to go skiing or would you rather go backpacking? They might choose neither. So you'll have to use your brain power to do some thinking and come up with either or questions where one of the questions has to be a choice, where they won't be able to say, I don't want either one of these. Some better questions could be, is this a vacation in our country or outside of our country? Is it more of an active vacation or more of a relaxation vacation? Is it near the beach or is it not near the beach? Is this vacation focused on doing things mostly during the day or mostly during the night time? The goal is to keep asking these either or questions and slowly make their initially vague fantasy future desire more and more specific. The longer you take doing this, the better. The more slowly you do this, the better. Give them the time to think and fantasize about these either or questions. Start very, very, very broadly and slowly get more and more and more specific. With some creativity, you can ask some very, very detailed and very, very specific either or questions that will help them to think in extreme specificity about their future dream desire, and that will make them feel very, very good. Now, how will this build desire in a relationship? Remember, see this as a regularly scheduled maintenance exercise. Do this once a week or so, taking turns if you want. Each time, pick another vague desire idea. If you do this consistently, a lot of cool things will happen. One is you'll find out a lot more things about your partner than you currently know now. And it won't just be random data about them, it will be about things they really like to think about, things they really like to dream about, their deepest desires and dreams. 2, it feels really, really good to be paid attention to when the subject of the attention is our dreams and desires that we rarely share with anybody. Think of this kind of like taking turns giving each other a massage every week, but on steroids. The good feelings that you'll create with this exercise will linger a lot longer than a simple body massage. But the real reason this will work to build your desire within a relationship is very, very subtle, and it is something that will slowly build over time. Each of you will have a lot of experiences of just relaxing and letting the other person guide you into a deeper and deeper, more specific, fantastic imagination fantasy, and you will subconsciously associate each other and each other's voice with those deep dreams and desires. And this will only get stronger over time if you consistently do this exercise. And if you're really adventurous, you can do this in the bedroom. You can slowly do the same process while eliciting sexual fantasies from each other, while giving each other slow building orgasms. And if you do this to each other regularly, your relationship will never lose that magic feeling. Yes, this will take a lot of work. Yes, you'll need to stick to a schedule. You can't do this whenever you feel like it. Yes, this will be pretty brain intensive on the part of the question asker. But if you commit to doing this, this simple exercise will profoundly affect the quality of your relationship. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. To learn more, please visit mindpersuasion.com.